My name is Jelena Mijokovic. I'm a personal injury attorney at Borkovich Law Group, and today I'm going to share with you what you should do before an accident happens. Many of us hear what we should do and what we need to do after we get involved in an auto accident, but what we can do now before one even happens is just as important, if not more. And the way that we can protect ourselves now and our families if we were ever to get involved in a car accident is to make sure that we carry a specific type of coverage on our auto insurance, which is called uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage. You may say, what is that? Well, it's what it sounds like. Uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage, also known as is a type of coverage, that additional injury coverage that you carry on your automobile insurance policy in the event you get hit by a driver who doesn't have any insurance, which would be an uninsured driver, or a driver that hits you that does have some insurance, but it's not enough. And that would be underinsured. Many of us assume that if we were ever to be involved in an auto accident and we get hit by somebody and we're not at fault, that the driver who is at fault will have some type of insurance to pay out for our damages, for our injuries, for our treatment, our lost wages. But that is not necessarily always the case. In the state of Florida, it is not mandatory to carry any liability coverage on your auto insurance in the event you injure somebody in an auto accident. In fact, 1 out of 4 Floridian drivers are driving now uninsured, meaning that they do not carry any liability coverage known as bodily injury, nor do they carry any underinsured motorist coverage. That means that you have a 25% chance of getting hit by another driver in Florida who doesn't carry any liability insurance if you were ever to get injured in an accident. Since we cannot control what others do, what we can do is make sure we are protected and our family if we were ever to get hit by one of these drivers. And the way we can do that is to make sure that we have this uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage. What you should do right now as you're watching this video is pull up your auto insurance policy, either on your app on your phone or your laptop, and see exactly what kind of coverage you carry on your auto insurance policy. So if you have rejected this coverage or denied it, make sure you call your local insurance agent today and add it to your policy. Even if you already have some type of coverage, let's say you have the bare minimum, which is $10,000 per person, $20,000 per accident, you can always call and find out how much more it would cost you to add more coverage, because the more that you have, the better it is, the more protection you have if you were ever to get into an accident. Now, a very common question that I get from my clients is, or people in general who I tell, hey, let's pull up your auto insurance policy. I would tell my friends, family, pull up your auto insurance. Let me see if you have And more than often, I find that they do not. And the common question I get is, why do I need to have this additional coverage when I have my PIP, my PIP, and I have my health insurance? I don't see why this is necessary. And there's a simple answer for that. So your PIP coverage, your PIP, which stands for Personal Injury Protection, are benefits that you get through your own auto insurance policy when you're involved in an accident. And what PIP pays for is the first $10,000 of your medical bills up to 80%. What does that mean? That means that the remaining 20% is your responsibility, and anything above and beyond $10,000 is your responsibility. Now, health insurance can come in and pay some of those bills. Fine. But let's say, for an example, you were in a very severe and significant car accident where you had a head-on collision and the windshield shattered and a piece of glass went into your eye. And you lost sight of vision forever in your eye. Who's going to pay for your loss of vision, your pain and suffering that you have to endure because of your loss of vision? You aren't able to perform your job anymore, you have reduced earning capacity. Who pays for all of those things? So PIP doesn't, health insurance doesn't. If you were hit by a driver that doesn't have liability coverage and then you don't have then you're most likely out of luck. That's why it's very, very important to carry this additional coverage. It is necessary, and it's just an extra cushion, extra protection if you were ever involved in an accident, to make sure that you are covered and you're not relying on somebody else that hits you that may be at fault. One of your attorneys here at Borkovich Law Group would be more than happy to review your personal automobile insurance policy to make sure you do have this coverage and go over any questions you may have regarding your auto insurance. Please give us a call at 727-798-5291 or visit us at borkovichlawgroup.com.